Hi, so in this video we're going to work through how to rearrange the equation into y as mx plus c format and then find the gradient, and this is a settler card. So before we go to how that works and what we're doing there, it's going to give you 3 examples so you know what you're doing. So if we're given an equation and the question is rearrange to a y as mx plus c format and then find the gradient and find the y-axis intercept, we look at what we've been given. The issue is I've got 2 y's here. I don't want 2 y's, I just want 1 y. So if this says multiply by 2, what's the opposite of multiply by 2? It's divide by 2. What we do to one side of the equation, we do the other side of the equation, but we have to do divide by 2 to all of it. Okay, that's the rule. So 2 divided by 2 is 1, so 1y, or just y, is equal to, what's half of, or what's 4 divided by 2 is 2x. Okay, and 8 divided by 2 is 4, so plus 4. Okay, so what we've actually got here is y is equal to 2 x's plus 4, right? So what's the gradient? It's equal to 2. And what's the intercept? The y-axis intercept is 4. Okay. So let's have a look at example 2. Kind of similar story. So what's the problem here? Well, I've got my y, but I've got a load of x's over here as well. I don't want them there. So if you think about it, this is really, it just means positive 2x, right? What's the opposite of add 2? It's take away 2. So we need to take away 2 x's. Need to do that to both sides. So we're going to end up with y is equal to 12 minus 2x. So that means what we've got is y is equal to, let's get the colours right, 12 take away 2 x's, alright? So the number in front of x is the gradient, that's minus 2. So the gradient is minus 2, and the y-intercept here is positive 12, okay? All good. So let's just do another one, make sure we know what's going on. So third one then. So what's the problem here? Well, we've got double bubble problems here, okay? We've got 2 y's, I don't want 2 y's, I just want half of that, and I've got some x's over here that I don't really want over there either. So there's more than one way of doing this, but probably the simplest thing to do is just get rid of the x's first. That's positive 2x. What's the opposite of that? It's take away the 2x from both sides. So now we've got 2 y's is 4, take away 2 x's. And I don't want 2 times y, I just want half of that, so I'm going to divide by 2. And I'll do that to both sides, but it's got to be all of both sides. So now we're going to have y is equal to 2 take away 1x. Right, the 1's invisible there because it's algebra. Don't write 1x, just write x. I'm just putting it there so you know, don't get confused as to what's going on. So we need to write that out in the nice colours. So y is equal to 2 take away the invisible 1 x. Alright, so we would write that realistically, y is 2 take away x. But I'm just doing this so we can see where we're going with the gradient and so on. So the gradient here is equal to minus 1. And the y-intercept is 2. So hopefully that gives you a clue as to where we're going when we go onto the card. So here we go, the card. So the idea of this card is that we've got 20 questions here and 25 answers here. Okay, so let's just do the first one, right? So here I've got 2 y's, I don't want 2 y's, I'm going to divide by 2, divide by 2. Which is going to give me y is equal to a half x plus 1. So the bit I actually want here is the half, because that's the number in front of x, right? So that's half. So I look on my grid, where's a half, and I cross it out. So I've got multiple options, right? So I'm going to cross one of them out nice and neatly. Boom. Okay. What would be another nice one to do? Right, I'll tell you, we'll do this one down here because I think this is the one that confuses people the most. So I know we're trying to get things in y as mx+c format, but actually it wouldn't be wrong to get it into mx+c equals y format. Okay, you can do it either way. It's just you know what's going to cause you less aggravation with the algebra. So here I just want to like get this 4 and shove it over the other side. So we'll do that. So now I've got x take away 4 is y. So that is already in y as mx+c format. We're good. It's just kind of slightly back to front. And remember, what's going on there is I've got a 1 in front of the x. So what is the gradient? It's 1. And so we have a look on the grid. Where's 1? Boom. Okay. So what you're going to find when you finish this up is that you've got 20 of these crossed out. 5 things have not been crossed out. You put them in the boxes at the bottom. And then it says total over on the right hand side. Well, total just means add them up. So you add up these 5 numbers, put them in the box, and you should get an answer, and we can check whether you've got it right. Okie dokie. Hopefully that's enough information for you to finish this card. Good luck.